Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to the gameplay for Marvel Legendary's X-Men Big Box Expansion. So the base set had a couple X-Men in it. Then the second expansion, Dark City, also had some more. And then now this one is going to complete most of the rest of the main X-Men cast. So we have a lot of new stuff in this set to go through. So let's start off. We have X-Gene, which is a brand new keyword for the X-Men. So basically it kind of works like a superpower. So it says X-Gene and then a class symbol, and then you get the effect. But you gain, if you have that symbol in your discard pile, you gain the ability. You can only use the ability once, no matter how many. So if you have 3 range cards in there, you only get the +2 once. But you might have other cards, like you could recruit a card and then put it in your discard pile, then you could use the ability. So unlike a superpower, it's not, you don't have to use it as soon as you play the card, like you don't have to play it before, like you don't have to have a card in there before you play it. As long as during the turn you have a card in there, you can activate that ability at some point. Up next, we have a really neat one, Piercing Energy, representing Sonic Knives, Sonic Scream, or Psychic Knives, Sonic Screams. So what they do is they'll have a special symbol instead of the attack icon. It's going to be a little, like, energy symbol. So they can't do damage to anyone with an attack. What they do is they attack the number of victory points. So if they have, example, if they have 3... Piercing Energy, they can only do 3 damage to someone that has at least 3 victory points. If they have 5 victory points, they can't beat them. If they have 5 Piercing Energy, but an enemy only has 2 attack, they still can't beat them unless their victory points are low enough. Also, they can't use Piercing Energy against cards that have no VP, such as Master Strikes become villains, or heroes that are villains, or like tokens, stuff like that. So like if a shield agent or officer becomes a villain, you can't attack them. Then we have Berserk. So Berserk just means discard the top card of your deck. You get plus attack equal to the discard's printed attack. So if you discard something that has 2 attack, you get 2 attack. You discard a card that has no attack, either because it says 0 or it's just a recruit card or something, you don't gain anything. And also saying here to help out with X-Gene, they might have something that says like Berserk X-Gene. So you have to do those in order. So you do Berserk, discard a card, but that card might give you the one you need. Alright. I'd say there's a ton of new abilities in here. Soaring Flight, which is the same, works the same way with like web crawl and teleport and all that. So this is when you recruit a hero, you set it aside, at the end of your turn you add it to your new hand. Where teleport, you can choose to do it while it's in your hand, and wall crawl puts it on top of your deck. This lets you, once you recruit it, you get it right away the next turn. So you're not drawing it as on the top of your deck like wall crawl would be, you're just getting it as an extra card. Light Show's an interesting ability. So, character or one of the heroes will say, Light Show, get +3. So once per turn, if you play at least 2 Light Show cards, you have to play 2 to gain the effect. You can use 1 Light Show ability. So if you played all 6 cards you played during your turn, all had Light Show abilities, you can only activate 1 Light Show. So it doesn't matter how many there are. So it's kind of a gamble. Is do you stock a lot of Light Show cards so you have more abilities to choose from and to make sure you always have that too? Or do you not play so heavy on it because, if you play 4 of them, you're not getting all those effects. Alright, and then the bad guys, of course, get some things. So villains have Dominate. Dominate says put those heroes under this enemy, gets +1 for each dominated hero. When you fight the enemy, put one of the dominated heroes in each player's discard pile. So if you beat them, you basically gain that card. You choose which player gets it, including yourself. So you could So you could give yourself a card, or you could start with another player, but you only get one each. So for some reason they dominate like 4 guys and there's only 2 people, you can only get one person. If they escape, you don't get them. And then we have human shields. So human shields, if villain captures humans or any shields, you take the bystanders, you put them face down. You cannot fight a villain while they have shields. You have to pay their cost to basically fight that villain to rescue one of the bystanders. This is different than the face-up ones they would capture if it just says normal capture, or if they pull it off of the deck. So you can't get them guys. You can't fight the face-up ones. They're just treated like normal. The face-down ones, you don't know what they'll be, and you have to beat them. We also have traps. So every single villain set in here has a trap card, and these are seen again, I believe, in the Hulk set. So it's awesome that they brought them back. So when a trap is played, it gives you a little challenge to complete. If you complete it, great, awesome. If you don't, you have to do the suffer effect on the card. But you do this after you draw a new hand. So basically, it comes out and it might say, you have to recruit 5 points worth of characters. If you can't by the end of the turn, then the bad effect happens. But it waits until the very end of the turn, because it might be like, okay, I can't right now, but I can beat this guy, do this. Oh, this popped up, I got this. Oh, now I can do it. Couple other things they have. They started epic masterminds. So every single mastermind in here has an epic side. This is the first set that started it, and then from now on, every single set has this. You can flip them over, and they're just a little bit more powerful. They might do, instead of gaining like +2 or attack, they gain +3 attack. Or instead of giving you the option of KOing 1 card, they might force you to KO 2 cards. They're just a little bit harder usually. There are also horror cards, which the epic masterminds make use of in this set. Or you can just shuffle something into your deck, or there's Steam Twist that uses it. They're just little things that make the game more harder. And we will play a couple of games with those to see what they do. And then there's some heroic bystanders. So we have normal bystanders, and we've had special bystanders like TV reporter, comic book shopkeeper. And now we have heroic ones, which are the new mutants. So they work the same way as any other bystander. They stay in the deck. They're bystanders for all purposes until you rescue them. When you rescue them, they become heroes. So they're kind of like the villains you can recruit as heroes. And then from then on, they're just heroes. And there are a couple of token cards in there. And we also bring back the divided cards from the Civil War set. So basically these are, if you didn't read that, you didn't watch that video, divided cards have 2 smaller cards on each one. They have, while it's in your hand, you have all of the effects of it. So you have, or if it's in your deck or something, if you have to look for it, it has both sides. You get both colors, recruits, names, all that. It always has the same cost. But once you play it, you can only play one side, and then you pretend the other side doesn't exist. And another reoccurring thing from the Secret War sets are some of the masterminds, or villains can assign to be masterminds, which means then you have to beat them. And when Master Strike occurs, it does this Master Strike. Players choose, I always do like the main villain first. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot of new stuff in this X-Men set. Every character in here is an X-Man. The villains are pretty interesting, so we're going to hop into these games and see what we got. Alright, for this playthrough we are fighting in the X-Men set, we're going to fight Dark Phoenix, who has 13 attack, leads the Hellfire Club. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus, but I didn't want to focus. Sorry. Master Strike, KO the top card of the hero deck, and then each card in the hero... KO the top card of the hero deck, and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. Shuffle the hero deck. Oh boy. I don't know why this won't focus. Yeah, no, I misread that the first time. I thought it was tail the top card of the hero deck and then all the cards in the HQ, not the hero deck. Oh boy, that's gonna suck big time. And when the hero deck is empty, Dark Phoenix wins. If that wasn't hard enough, she does have an epic side. Do that then. We'll just zoom in so we can actually read it. So she goes from 13 to 15. But now our Master Strike. Tail the top card of the hero deck, and each card in the hero deck shares a color with it. Shuffle the hero deck. So that's the same effect. But then on top of that, each player then shuffles a Hellfire Club card from their victory pile. Or each plays one from their victory pile. Then they play a random horror. So not only are you going to have less cards to play with, you're also going to have to deal with less characters and less cards. Or more bad guys and another thing. Good thing we're not playing that mode, because this already seems super hard. So here we're going to do the Dark Phoenix saga to go with it. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not now that I've read that. But we included Jean Grey as into the villain deck. Jean Grey from the base set. I know it's from the base set. Base set or Dark City? I'll have to double check. So that's the only thing that's not normally included in this game, in the X-Men box set. There's kind of a downside with this, but you could instead use Phoenix, who is in this set, if you wanted to, instead of using the Jean Grey. The substitute her if you only want to use cards from this set. But if she's from the base set, then it doesn't matter. Special Jean Grey's in the villain deck or village. They attack you with a cost. She has an ambush. Play another villain card. So when she comes out, you play another villain card as well. Which can compound if you get more than one. If you fight her, you gain her as a hero. But when you get a twist, shuffle all the Jean Grey cards from the KO pile and from all players' hands and discard piles into the villain deck. So the only way you can keep her is if she's in your deck. And the only or if she has escaped. But when 5 cards escape, they win the game. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. I'm probably going to lose this one. I feel like this is one of the ones where you kind of maybe prep certain characters to go against her. Not just a random assortment, but we'll see what happens. So first up, we have Longshot. Flurry of Blades, tech card. He has Berserk. If you play another tech card, you get a second Berserk. Berserk lets you have to discard the top card of your deck, and then if it has an attack icon, you gain additional attack equal to that number printed on the card. Here we have a dual card. These are going to suck if I have to start discarding. So divided cards conquers both colors in both games. So as long as this card is in my hand, my deck, or my discard pile, it is North Star and Aurora. It is a ranged and a strength card. It has 2 recruit, 2 attack, Light Show and Berserk, and it costs 4. And they're both X-Men. Once I play one side, I can only use one or the other effect, and then the other one's discarded. Light Show abilities, they trigger only if you play at least 2 Light Show abilities. You have to pick which one you want to use. You can activate them whenever you want on a turn. Oh, this is why everything. I keep trying to figure out why I have to hold my card, because I forgot to zoom back out. Alright, so we have a Colossus and Wolverine. Instead, disregard for damage. Berserk for attack, but if you have a wound in your hand or discard pile, you can kill it. Otherwise, you'll gain a wound. We have another long shot. This is not good. You have 2 4s and a 6. I need some cheap cards to start with. Make My Own Luck, look at your top card of your deck, discard it or put it back. If you play a Covert, you may KO a card you discarded this way. I feel like I played another card that uses the exact same effect. And then we also have Banshee. So we have one other character we haven't seen yet. She has sonar detection. So you draw a card, and then now instead of the attack symbol, she has like an energy burst. This is for piercing energy, which it lists. So piercing energy means is you do damage to the victory points instead of their the bad guy's attack. So if I want to beat Phoenix, Dark Phoenix here, I only have to do 7 piercing energy versus 13 attacks. So psychic or sonic attacks are better against her. He also has X-Gene, Covert. You gain +1 piercing energy. So that's how he gets his piercing energy on his. And what X-Gene means is it's another one you can, after you play your card, you can activate it whenever you want, as long as you have a card in your discard pile that matches that. So you can recruit a card or discard a card using the Berserk effect. Alright, let's see what our first villain is. Right off the bat, we're just going to get a regular Jean Grey. Yep, and this is from Dark City. So if you bought the base set and just X-Men to play, you wouldn't have Jean Grey to use. You would have to use, like I said, you could use Phoenix who's in this set. I kind of feel like that's sort of a weird one to include in here because it's, it also, there's another one that also has you include the Sentinels. But it does say in there, or use a different villain if you don't want to use the Sentinels. But at least that one, Sentinels are in the base set. So I have 2 attack and I have 4 recruit. So I can't attack anything, but I can recruit some stuff. I think for that, right away, we're just going to get this, we're going to get that North Star and Aurora. We got another Banshee with Soaring Flight. So when I recruit him, he goes to my next hand instead of in my discard pile, and he has a piercing energy of 2. Now let's feel like if I'm going to have someone work on piercing energy, it needs to be like one player, just focusing on that. Alright, we have a Henchman. We have the Hellfire Cult. So let's go with the Hellfire Club. Fight, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, kill it. Otherwise, you get 1 star. They're kind of good for getting rid of shield guys then. So I do have 3 attack. And I have 3 recruit power. Because I could take out that Hellfire Cult, but I'm also thinking I don't want to yet. Because I don't want to get rid of a card this early, because it could be like one of my attack cards. So I'm just going to spend my 3 recruit. We're going to gain this Banshee. And we're going to replace it with another long shot. Who is our mystery 5th character? Fortune favors the bold. To play this card, you must put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Ooh, which works well with his other one. So now I draw my next 6 cards. Banshee goes on top of in my hand. Player 1 gets to go. We have another Hellfire Cult. I don't want that Jean Grey to escape, so I'm going to have to start taking some guys out here. But I only have 2 attack this turn. But we have 4 more recruit power. So I think I'm going to spend 3. We're going to get this long shot there for that extra 3 attack right away. And we got a new North Star and Aurora. It's Aurora North Star, they put it that way. Soaring Flight and then Light Show. Draw a card. Also in this set, we have the special bystanders that came in. And then we also have heroic bystanders, which are the new mutants. So, in the first game I played, I just had them all 5 on the, or I don't know if there's 5, 6, 7, however many there are. I had all the new mutants on top of the bystander deck. just no other regular ones mixed in. And that was just so I had the opportunity to make sure I could get them all if I was getting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time what I did was I shuffled them in with a couple of them, and I put like my 2 in the deck here, and I put the rest on top. So they're not completely shuffled in this giant deck, which is also a mixture of, it looks bigger than normal because it's a mixture of regular and base, or villain and base set. Okay, we have a new villain. We have, from the Hellfire Club, Harry Leland, the Black Bishop. Ambush. Heroes cost 1 more to recruit this turn. He escapes. Same effect. No, so I just mixed them in the top, but they're mixed in with a couple other ones. So if I have to rescue bystanders from the deck, there's a chance that, more likely I'm going to get one of the new mutants, but there's a chance I might get a regular guy, and I was just trying to mitigate getting them constantly, so I wasn't stacking the deck. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. I only have 1 attack, but I have 5 recruit points. So what I'm going to do is spend him, that's 3 points. Because everyone costs more. Do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll do that for 3. And then, oh, that's our last character. We have Beast. The X-Men version. There's been a Illuminati version, I believe it was. Or Avengers version. I don't remember. So he has Berserk and then X-Gene Berserk. Alright, so I can't buy any more cards. Now, I do have 1 attack, which I can't use because nothing has 1. But I have my Banshee here with Piercing Energy 2. So I can't take out Jean Grey because Phoenix, because she has 7. I can't take out Jean Grey here because she has no victory points. And I can't take out Harry Leland because he has 3. But I can take out one of the Hellfire cult members. So I'm going to do that because I have 2 and they only have 1. And it's going to say reveal the top card of my deck. I don't have a deck. So I can't reveal the top card of it. So I have to shuffle everything. So I have to create a deck because you have to go reveal. So if it's 0, I can KO it. Otherwise, I will get 1 star. And if I get a star, I had 5. And I spent 3. Which leaves me a 2. So I still can't afford anything. Because anything else would cost at least 4. But I need to keep Jean Grey from escaping, so I need to get rid of something. Top card of my deck is a 0, so I will KO him. You guys all go to my discard, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1, we have another Hellfire cult member. Alright. Everyone goes back to regular cost. So now I gotta figure out what I can do. I have 3 recruit there, and I have 2 attack. So now I can either play Aurora for 2 more recruit, or I can play North Star for 2 attack plus Berserk, so potentially could give me another attack. What I think I'm going to do is spend 2 on the buy. Ooh, that's 5 power though. I need attack power. Give me 5 power though. So I'm just gonna try and get that Jean Grey. I just don't know if it's worth hoping to get enough attack, because I'd have to hope for at least 1 attack off that Berserk. Yeah, I can't afford to let her escape, so we're going to try and take her out. So we have Berserk. I gained 1 attack. So I have 5 attack. I'm going to take her out, which gain her as a hero. I have 3 recruit, so we're going to recruit North Star and Aurora. And we drew another one of them. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one will actually go back on top of my deck. Player 2. We will get a Typhoid Mary. So this is from the Sisterhood of Mutants. Ambush. Each player reveals their hand and chooses a 3-cost hero from it. Typhoid Mary dominates those heroes. So I don't have a 3-cost in that player's hand, and they do, unfortunately. Alright, we'll let her dominate this. So what dominate means is that now she gets +1 attack, so we'll do that. And when I defeat her, or whoever defeats her gets to decide where that card goes. So you can return it to its owner, or you can take it for yourself. We're going to start out with Banshee. He's going to draw a card, so I have to shuffle my deck. I need to buy some more cards quick. But I don't have a Jean Grey to worry about. And since that's my only escape condition, is Jean Grey, and since if I draw Master Strikes, every color of a hero will be, or class, will be KO'd. I'm not going to worry about a couple of guys leaving. I lose a couple of cards because, you know, I think that's going to... I mean, it's more cards, less to run out. But, like, if I don't let this escape and then the next card's attack, I lose it anyhow. So, we draw a card, just going to attack. That's fine, though. So now, if I had a covert card in my pile, I could play 1 to gain 1 piercing energy. So what can happen there, though, is 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. We're going to spend 4 attack to take out Typhoid Mary. She goes there. That goes to my discard pile. I can now spend my 1 piercing energy to take out 1 cult member, because they have 1 VP. Top card of my deck, if it is 0, it is not. I gain 1 more recruit point, which gives me 3 recruit points. I'm going to recruit a Maria Hill. Because maybe I can get some higher ones. I gotta try and buy as many cards as I can before they KO them all. 5, 6. Player 1 goes. We have a Jean Grey who costs 3. Okay, so that's not bad. So we're going to spend this long shot. Fortune favors both. To play this card, you must put a card from your hand on top of your deck. So we're going to put that card back on there. Spend 3 to take out Jean Grey. Just so I don't have to worry about that. And we have 4 recruit points. Since I already have 1 light show in here, I think I'm going to purchase this as the other light show. So maybe I can trigger them together. If I get them together. So 1, 2. Yeah, I'm not sure how well this is going to work, so I think I'm going to start getting hurt when I get in steam twists. But we'll see what happens. All we can do is wait and see. So our new character is another 6-cost long shot. Got too many high-cost cards in this deck. Player 2 has a Master Strike. Okay. KO the top card of the hero deck. Then each card in the hero deck shares a color with it. So these guys are safe, but we are losing tail of the top card of the hero deck, and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. Is there a clarification on here? Sometimes there is. There is not. Alright, at a quick pause there, I just wanted to double check the ruling. Because the instruction don't say anything, so I looked it up online. Just to verify. So, because it says both colors, so I have to get rid of all blue and all green. So I can actually lose before 5 twists. So this is going to really hurt my deck. There goes that Banshee, there goes that, there goes that, that. That one has a strength, that one has a strength, that one has a strength, that's a blue, 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 strength, blue, strength. All my good piercing energy cards, which I needed to win with Banshee. Upside, I believe that is all of the divided cards. So that won't be happening again. I have literally eliminated half of the deck, over half of the deck in one turn. So we have no more Banshee cards, pretty much, or not many. Upside is maybe them Jean Grey cards can help me, but the downside of those, of course, is players must be player 2's turn because player 1 just shuffled and drew. Alright, we drew a Master Strike, so nothing there. Alright, let's see what we can do then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buying power, and I have 2 piercing energy. So I am going to get this beast. Or the well, you know what? I don't really want the strength because there's no more strength cards, so I can't use his X-Gene. So I'm going to get the Peck card. And then with my 2 piercing energy, you know what? I'm not going to take him out. I can't afford to lose anything else right now. We have a North Star and Aurora for 3. Yeah, Phoenix is devastating. And now imagine if I was playing Epic mode, and I also have to put, if I had any, I'd have to put a villain back into play, and I would have drawn a horror card, which would have added another hard element. Is this still winnable? Possibly. I'm not going to say no. It's just going to be really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But again, this is where I think with Phoenix, I really should have picked, like, I wouldn't have put a bunch of dual-colored characters in here if I really wanted to win. Alright, so we got Sebastian Shaw of the Hellfire Club, the Black King. Sebastian Shaw is +1 for each card you've played from your hand this turn. So if I can beat him with 1 card, he's only going to gain 1, but every card I play, he's going to do more. So I got to take him out. Take him out first. So he's currently 3. He'll gain 4. Ooh, problem is every time I play a card, it's going to get stronger. So for me to get 4 damage on him, I have to play 3 cards, so he's just going to get that much more powerful. Alright, so now what we're going to do is play this Jean Grey for 2, or 3, 4, 5 recruit points. And then we have 4 attack. So we are going to rescue a bystander because we played an X-Men. So we have rescued Magma. So she'll say, choose one, draw a card, or get +2. She becomes a heroic bystander. She's a new mutant. And then I have my... Oh, whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, I get +1. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. I think I'm going to grab this long shot for 6. We got another cheapy long shot. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 2. White Queen. Emma Frost of the Hellfire Club. Ambush. Each player chooses an X-Men hero from their discard pile. Emma Frost dominates those heroes. Player 2 doesn't have any. Player 1 has one. So I'm going to have her do is actually dominate my bigger Jean Grey. And yeah. And we'll put a 1 thing on there so we know that she has +1. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit points. So we're gonna get the Soaring Flight one, so we at least get that. And we'll flip a new one, so it doesn't give me any more. And then I'm going to... I'm going to Piercing Energy, the Hellfire Cult member. This is 0. I have to KO it. It's 0. Okay. I was hoping maybe it wouldn't. I get the extra recruit point and I could have bought something. It was a gamble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1. Celine. Hooray. Spend the Black Queen at 1 point. She's a Sisterhood of Mutants, though. Ambush. Celine dominates all the zero-cost heroes from the KO pile. Fight, KO all the dominated heroes by Celine. So you don't gain them if you get them, but she gains them. So she has +2, which makes her a 5. So we'll put that on there. So we have a 5, a 5, a 5, and at least a 4. Because I have to play at least 1 card to take him out. We're going to play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit points. I think I'm going to grab this big giant... You know what? We're going to get this other long shot. I was going to go for the Colossus, but I think I'm going to get that long shot. So we have a new beast who costs 2, so that'll be helpful. Captivating Conundrum. Exchange. Attack, you get to draw a card. So the only other card I have in my hand is a long shot that has 3 attack. Nobody has it anyhow, but I'd have to put a card on top of my deck to use it, which I can't do either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, getting that dual Master Strike did not help. Or that divided card on there. That would have happened later, maybe, when I could have built up some stuff, but now I'm also like, I'm not gaining nearly enough attack to take everyone out, so I have to keep buying stuff. But I also don't want to, like, run out too many cards. Player 2... Jean Grey. 6 cost Jean Grey, of course. Alright, let's see what we can do. 2 attack. We have Berserk. Nothing, so just 2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attack, 5, 6 attack. And 2 recruit. So I'm going to spend the 2 recruit to get this beast. Another long shot. And I'm going to spend my... I think I'm going to spend my 6 to take out this Jean Grey. Get me that. Gets her off there too. And as long as I don't draw a stupid... Good, I have to shuffle my deck. So that's a good time to buy it. Because then it's not sitting in my discard pile in case I draw a Steam Twist. One, two, three, 4. Alright, player 1, and we have another Master Strike. Alright, getting rid of all the red cards. There's the last of my piercing energy. So that was fun while it lasted. So I have a few more banishes. So I could have got some piercing energy going. Could have probably defeated Dark Phoenix every couple of turns, but that's not going to happen. So now I am... There's 14 cards of each color. I have Tech, and I have Instinct left. So I have less than 24, or less than 28 cards left in my deck. So I have to be careful on what I buy. But I also have to be able to get 13 attack. We're going to play this for 3. Put one of those guys on there. 4, 5. We're going to spend 5 to take out Emma Frost here. That will give me back that Jean Grey. And then we are going to spend 3 recruit, and we're going to recruit another one of these long shots. I don't know if having that many long shots is a good idea or not, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another Sebastian Shaw. Alright, you're too hard to take out. You need to play a card that has at least 4 attack. Alright, so we have a Banshee who's only going to get me a drawing a card because I don't have an exchange to do piercing. I'm going to play Berserk. Did not gain any attack because that was piercing, not attack. So we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attack. So not enough to take out Dark Phoenix. I only have 1 recruit point, so that doesn't help me. But with 10 attack, I can take out some of these other guys. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could take out Sebastian Shaw, or I could take out both of the other 2. I'm going to take out both of the other 2 for 10. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm going to take out both Celine and Leland. These guys are both KO'd. But that at least keeps my field empty, so if I get some Jean Greys in there, I don't have to worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What we got next, we have, oh, the big giant Jean Grey. Telekinetic Mastery. Alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to produce, well, I can get 7 attack quicker than I can get 7 buy points. That's for sure. Alright, we're going to do this. We have a 2 attack plus Berserk. Plus an additional 3 attacks. So now we are at 5 attack. Six, 7 attack. And I get to rescue a bystander. Just a generic one. 2 more attack. And I have 2 recruit points. I'm going to spend that 2 recruit. We're going to get this beast. And we got another one. Calculated Rage. Look at the top card of your deck, discard it or put it back, and then I have Berserk, so you can choose whether or not you want to discard that, so that's super helpful. Potentially helpful. So I have 3, 6, 7 attack, 8, 9, I only have 9, but I have 7, so I'm going to take out this Jean Grey, and I gain her. My extra 2 attack will be wasted. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Now, if I can just survive. Okay, Jean Grey. Alright, as long as I don't draw a Steam Twist. If I can get that Jean Grey out, I can actually do some damage. Jean Grey can take out her evil self. So do I have a tech card in there? I do. I'm going to play Beast, XG, draw a card. So 1, 2, 3... I only have 4 attack and I have 3 buy power. For 3 buy power, we're going to buy this long shot. And for 4 attack, we're going to take out this Jean Grey. I know I kind of gotta stop buying stuff, but if I don't get some more attack power and more cards, I am really screwed. Plus, if I just stop buying cards, like if I draw 1 more, if I draw 2 more things, I'm done either way. 2 more Master Strikes, so it doesn't matter. But if I only draw 1, I just stop buying whatever other cards, then the field will stay full like that. The HQ will stay full, unless people escape, and I just gotta worry about that. But, you know. Okay. No steam twist, no steam twist. Okay, it's just a Celine. Just gonna gain these two guys. It's fine. Gains 2 more attack. I'm going to play this long shot, look at the top card of my deck, discard it, or put it back. You know what? I'm going to discard it, and I'm going to play my Magma. Just going to let me draw a card. Now, I could have played her for the 2 attack, and that would have been 3, 4, 5, which would have been enough to take out one of the Shaws. But I'm not really that worried about them. See if I can get one of these 6-cost heroes, maybe, or that beast would be super helpful. Just need a few more cards so I can try and produce more damage every turn. Alright, plus I get that Jean Grey's back in my deck. Okay, so we got the other one. Okay, so now you're gonna look at the top card and make discard. I can KO it this way, so I'm going to KO that. And that gives me 6 attack, and I have 4 buy power. I was hoping to maybe get some more buy power, but you do what you can do, right? So let's get this long shot. We'll keep going some long shots for right now. And we got Beast's Ultimate Attack. Recursive Pummeling. Berserk. Exchange. You may return a 0, 3, and 4 cost card from your discard pile to your hand. So if you discard one of them, that's helpful. And then with 6 attack, I'm going to take Celine back out. Luckily, there's only 2 Celines in the deck, otherwise she would have gotten a little bit more powerful there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Master Strike. Ah, crap. Instinct cards. Well, that was North Star and Aurora's. Mach 10. They have Soaring Flight, so go to the your next hang. All heroes you recruit this turn when you play the card have Soaring Flight. Light Show, you get +2 attack for each Light Show, and it already has 4 recruit. Alright, so that's all instinct cards. Well, there's only 3, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards left in my deck. So I can either keep trying to play them and buy some other cards and get stuff. And just hope no one escapes. Or I can just go with what I have. If I can't produce 13 attack, I'm going to have to keep buying stuff regardless. I haven't drawn a Scheme Twist yet, though, which worries me. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 attack. But I can do this. Buy him for 5. And then now that I have someone in there, I get an exchange. Draw a card. Gets me 2, 3, 6 attack. Not enough to do anything. Alright. So that was probably a bad move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got our first Steam Twist. Alright, this is why this is going to be bad. Shuffle all Jean Grey cards from the KO pile and from all players' hands and discards back into the villain deck. So I don't think I have any in here. But we have this one here, so this will get shuffled back into the deck. Darn it, because that 4 attack was super helpful. I knew I shouldn't have played that. Alright, player 1, what can we do? Alright, we have some stuff here. So, we have a tech card in there. We do. So we're going to play tech. We're going to draw a card. We're going to play that to rescue a bystander. We have rescued Mirage. So I get to draw a card and I get 1 recruit point. Ooh, let's play that one first. We get 3 recruit. Then we'll play this. As you I get 4. So I rescue a bystander. I get another recruit. So I have 4 recruit. And then we'll play 5 sisters. Whenever you rescue a bystander's turn, I gain +1 attack. So I wouldn't have got it for this one, but because I have an X-Men, I get a rescue one for each other X-Men hero I played, and I played 3, so I gained 3 more. So I got a Wolfsbane, who has 0, but Berserk 3 times. I got 2 regular bystanders. And I gained 5, 6, 7, 8 more attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, is that going to be enough? It is not. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't have enough to take them out. 11, 12, 13. Well, let's do this. Since I had 11 before I played these 3. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 each. So I'm going to take out one of them. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. I even play all 3, be 8, 9, 10. It doesn't matter. So that's all my attack, but at least I got rid of one of those guys. I have 4 recruit points. I actually don't want to recruit anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1. Hellfire, cult member. Draw a card. Ooh. That doesn't super help me. Berserk. So I got 3 attack. 4, 5. So he's at 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5, 6, 7. Or 3, 4, 5. So we'll play 6, 7. So he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to take him out. I get a rescue a bystander. We got Warlock. Ooh, that'll be helpful. 2 attack, plus I can potentially draw a card. And I have Piercing Energy. So I'm going to take out him. If it's 0, I KO it. If it is not 0, I gain 1 more recruit point. It only gives me 2 recruit points. I'm going to recruit this beast. And we'll play another long shot, and we're going to call that a turn. So at least there's no one in the city right now, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, player 1, we have another Jean Grey. I would also say you could substitute, other than Phoenix, you could also substitute in time traveling Jean Grey. You want to use her instead. just for a little bit different abilities. Two. Oh boy. I have 2 light shows, but that only gets me 6 recruit points. I could use to get a Colossus Wolverine. But I don't know if I want to worry about getting wounds in my deck when I have so few cards to deal with them right now. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, we're going to take a risk here. We're going to Berserk. So we have 2. Getting 3 more. Going to Berserk a second time for another 2. Getting 1 more. Play 2 more attack. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have beat the Phoenix once. I feel accomplished. Alright, we beat the Phoenix once. How badly is this gonna hurt? Consuming an entire galaxy, that's no good. Each other player chooses a card from their discard pile that costs 1 or more and KOs it. They have no discard pile. That actually did not hurt me at all. Alternatively, with Long Shot, I could have put one of those guys back on and guaranteed 2 attack. That would have been a viable option. Also now, I get to shuffle my deck and discard, so if I draw a Steam Twist, this should be the best time to do it. So I beat Dark Phoenix once, so I am going to inevitably lose this game, because I'm going to... I mean, I barely squeaked out 13, and it was all on luck, so I mean, I might be able to pull it off a few more times. But I also have to keep in mind that I have to keep Jean Grey's from escaping, and I have to do it before I draw 2 more Master Strikes, which could be anywhere in that deck. With them Jean Grey's, that could definitely help. It could be towards the bottom of the deck, and that would be awesome. But if it's not, I'm done. So I only need to get 1 more. It says when the hero deck is empty, not the HQ. So if I had to just play and not touch the HQ, then that wouldn't be so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I also only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more cards in there. So I could potentially buy a few more and then just let that, just hope no one escapes. And that might be what I do. We got a second Jean Grey. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want... Well, I'm only going to be able to do 5, right? At the most. So let's do 3. We're going to put this North Star 3, 4, 5. Yeah, put North Star and Aurora there. We'll do that, and I got 2 points. So we're going to beat Jean Grey. That gives me a little bit extra cards for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1, we have a Steam Twist. Jean Grey, you go back in there. That one I just bought goes back in there. They get shuffled back in. You're seeing if the top card was a Master Strike, it was not. So at least I wouldn't have died if that wouldn't have happened. Oh, I wouldn't mind getting that Beast. And Long Shot's Ultimate is still available. Alright, player 1, what can we do? Can we do another 13 this turn? Probably not, but maybe. I can actually. So we're going to play 3. We're going to return. Oh, just a second. Let me figure out my math here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to play Magma to draw a card. Oh, that is perfect. Okay. So then we are going to Berserk for 2. Gain me 1 more. Alright. Berserk for another 2. Let's see what we got. +1. It's alright, that happens. Play another Berserk. 1 more. So we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play this long shot. 10, 11, 12. I have to put him back on top of the deck. And then we have Jean Grey, who gets me an extra 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13, so we can beat him. And then it says, I get to rescue a bystander for each other X hero I played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will get a Sunspot, generic, a Karma, who gets me, reveal the top card of the hero deck, get attack equal to its printed cost, a special martial arts bystander, gets me draw a card, and a magic, which lets me teleporter. Plus, I gain 1 attack for each card I rescued, so I gain 5 more attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn it, it was only 9. I was hoping maybe I could produce enough attack to take him out twice. But I did take out the Phoenix for a second time. Before I lose, I'm actually doing damage to her. Burn the world to ashes. That is also bad. Each other player discards each card from their hand that has the same name as any card in the KO pile. Okay. So each other player, so the only ones that are in the KO pile are currently shield agents. It just says discards, right? Yeah. Alright, well, that's not super helpful. And then my other 5 go away. My only problem is that Jean Grey is super helpful. I just hope I don't lose it to a Steam Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm having at least like 3 more turns before that's going to happen. Alright, player 2, Steam Twist. Alright, so just what I feared was going to happen. We lost that Jean Grey. I don't think you guys had any other ones in there. Nope. So that's basically what let me beat Phoenix twice, was the ultimate Jean Grey card. And now it's going to be lost in the middle of this deck somewhere. And even if it does come up, do I have enough recruit or enough attack points to take it out? Alright, what can player 2 do? Do we have enough? That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. So I have 2 recruit points, which I can't do anything with. And I will just play that, and then play her to rescue a bystander. The regular one, so I was hoping maybe it's a new mutant, but maybe I had all them. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1, we have another Jean Grey. Three, 4, 5, 6 recruit points. Plus, I can look at the top card of my deck. I can KO it. I'm going to KO it, and I have 4 attack, which is not enough to take out Jean Grey. But I'm going to spend 4. I think we're going to get this long shot. Another beast. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 2. Another Jean Grey. Okay. Okay. We're fine with Jean Greys. Draw a card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can only do 6 damage. I think we'll play him for 2 and we'll Berserk. It gives me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we get to draw a card. Oh boy. That's actually helpful. So we're at 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's keep track of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I gotta look at the top card of my deck, discard it, or put it back. I'm gonna discard it. And then we're gonna Berserk this one and hope it's a 3 attack card. It is a 2 attack card. Darn it! That puts me at 12, not 13. I'm 1 short of taking out the Phoenix, Dark Phoenix again. Okay, well, I'm going to take out both Jean Greys for 10. Just clean them off the field, not have to worry about them potentially getting that extra recruit. Plus, now they both get shuffled into my deck, so if I get a Steam Twist, I don't lose them. If I get that big beast, that would super help. Oh, I don't like being this close. Like, I know I'm still have 2 more times I have to beat her. And I lost my big Jean Grey, which was really my advantage. But right there, I came 1 point away from beating her. So I feel like I can do it. I just need to get the right cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1. Oh, we have our first trap of the game. So we have Resurrect Madeline Pryor. By the end of the turn, you may pay 3 recruit. If you do, shuffle this trap back into the villain deck, then play a card from the villain deck. Or, this trap becomes a Steam Twist. It takes place immediately. So, here's what I'm risking if I just let that do that. I lose 1 Jean Grey, out of my discard pile, which is a Wyngarde that has 3 recruit points. So I either pay 3 and have to deal with that again, or I can not. But we'll see what we get. We get draw a card. Play her. We're going to rescue a bystander. Just a generic one. That's fine. Oh boy. We're going to play long shot, so 3. So I'm at 5 attack. And 1 recruit. I can look at the top card of my deck. I can discard it or put it back. I'm going to KO it instead. We're going to play 1 more attack. Player 2 recruit cards. So I do have 3 recruits, so I can pay to put that back in there if I want. But before I do that, we're going to play Wolfsbane, who has Berserker 3 times. So first time, 3 attack. Shuffle my deck. She has more Berserker than any of the Wolverine cards do. I think X23 might have 1 with 3 on it. I can definitely see some of these keywords coming back in other sets. Berserk, I can see in another set. Dominate, I can see that. I hope Piercing Energy makes another return. I actually hope it makes a return in a big box set, not just a small one. Because that way potentially more characters will get it. If you put in a small one, they're only going to give it like 1 card on each character. Because it gets too powerful otherwise. So we have number 2, gain 1 more. And number 3. Alright, so that probably wasn't nearly enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy, we were so close again. We're going to shuffle this back in though. So if the top card was at a Master Strike, it was not. Alright. The only reason I'm shuffling it back in, again, I could deal with it being a Steam Twist. That doesn't really hurt me right now. Or it wouldn't, especially right now. So at the end of the turn, I wouldn't have had any Wyngardes in there. Or I would have had 1. I would have lost that one. So that would have been kind of bad. It's like 2 attacks is helpful. But I'd rather shuffle it back in there because there's 1 more card that's potentially in the way of that Master Strike. That's the only thing that's going to make me lose at this point, is drawing that Master Strike. Otherwise, I think I might be able to just squeak out enough to take out Dark Phoenix one of these turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 2. Wyngarde. Alright, that's actually a good one too. Play useless Banshee there to draw a card. Three recruit. We're gonna recruit this beast. Ooh, we got Long Shot's Ultimate, so this one would be a good one to get. You're the top card of the villain deck. With the villain, you may put it on the bottom of the deck. Play next one, you get attack equal to the printed victory points of the card you revealed. And he already starts with 5. That would be super helpful. So, I have my 1 recruit point left, but I don't care. I just got a second one there. I'm going to play this beast for 1 attack. You draw a card. Gives me 4 recruit, I guess. So we'll keep track since I have 4. 5th attack. Well, you know what? I don't want to play him yet. I'm going to play both of these guys, getting 4 more attack. Plus I have Light Show, which lets me draw a card. Alright, I guess it didn't matter. 5 attack. 5 recruit. Yeah, I think we'll just beat Wyngarde. I don't think we'll recruit anything else. I don't need to. I only recruited that beast because I used his X-Gene ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1. Oh, we have a unique bystander, special bystander, Heartless Computer Scientist. He has 2 recruit, and if I play a tech, I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Alright, so we're going to start with playing Karma. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. You get attack equal to its printed attack. So I gain 2. And then we are going to Berserk. So we gain 2 more. Plus 1 there. Berserk with that one. So we get 2 more. Plus we Berserk. Gain 1 more. Sunspot gets me 2 more attack. Plus 1 if I play a strength card, which I did, so it's 3 more. This long shot gets me 2 more. Plus I Berserk. Gets me 3 more. Ooh, I think I beat her this turn. Plus I get to Berserk again. Nothing. And I have 1 lowly recruit point. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we're going to beat her for a 3rd time. I don't like how close I'm getting to beating her. It scares me. Fiery Reincarnation. Gain a hero from the KO pile that costs 7 or more. I have a KO pile here, because these are all KO'd. So that's actually kind of super cool. So we're just going to shuffle put all these guys back in my discard. I can get a card that is 7 or more, so we are most likely going to get one of the rares. So we're going to look at what the 3 rare cards are. Because those are probably the 3 we're going to want. So we have Banshees. Here it says Piercing Energy of 4. If I play a range and a covert, you may use attack as if it were piercing. So 4, so I only have to play both of them to gain 5, 6, 7. The thing is, that would be better for player 2. I think this deck is mostly... I don't think I have any range cards. I don't know if I have very few. I have like some of the Wyngardes. I don't think I would get it off enough. We have Wolverine, Colossus, Uncanny X-Men, has Berserk 3 times. Then draw a card for each X-Men card you Berserk. And we have the Mach 10 Soaring Flight. I think we're going to get the Wolverine card. Because I've been Berserking a lot. And if I could just Berserk a few more times, I think I can probably beat her with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. Let's do 6. Let's not cheat here. Alright, we have a Lady Mastermind. Oh, boy, this sucks. Lady Mastermind, Ambush. This villain ascends to become the new Mastermind. She gains the ability Master Strike. Each player simultaneously reveals a non-gray hero. Lady Mastermind dominates the hero with the lowest cost. So, slide these guys over. So now we have a second Mastermind I have to beat. Her Master Strike doesn't really mean anything. If I get a Master Strike, I lose anyhow. But that's not super helpful. So we are going to play Beast, Calculated Rage. We get 3 attack. With the top card of my deck, discard it or put it back. We're going to discard it, and then we're going to Berserk that one. Okay, well that didn't help me either way. But then we are going to gain 2 more for a long shot. We're going to Berserk. Did not help. Berserk a second time, we gain 3 more attack. Berserks aren't going as well on this side. we're going to play that beast for one more. Plus I get to draw a card. That did not help. And we have 2 more attack. So we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why am I always so close to beating her, but just not enough? Well, I'm going to take 7. We're going to take out her, then at least she's out of the way. Like, I'm just a couple, like, them 2 Berserks, if they just would have been even 1 cost, guys, I would have had it. 1, 2, 3, 4... Another Jean Grey. Okay. I think those Jean Greys are supposed to be my threat for the Steam, but they're actually saving me from Dark Phoenix because they're adding an extra 14 cards in there. They're blocking that Master Strike from showing up. Alright, can I beat him this turn? Can I? I don't think so, but we're going to find out. Well, I'll play this long shot, and we're going to put this guy back on top of my deck, so I gain 3. Then we're going to play this long shot for another 3. Top card of my deck. I can discard it or put it back. We're going to discard him. +1 attack. We're then going to Berserk. We got 2 and 2 more. So we're at 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Play 2 attack. 12, 13. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. We have beat Dark Phoenix. I don't know how that was possible. It should not have been possible. Because worship me as a god. Each other player gains 2 0-cost cards from the KO pile. That would suck. Alright. So we beat her. So we're going to do one quick thing. Just 10 player to pull it out. A 13-cost attack. Probably not. Draw a card. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can only do 7, and that's it. What would we have been fighting? We would have had a Harry Leland. Alright, so we wouldn't have lost. How many more turns would we have had? 1, 2, 3 more turns. I only had 3 more turns until I would have lost. Cypher was another one of the New Mutants. He was hanging out at the bottom. We had Jason Wyngarde, who's Mastermind, who sends to become the Mastermind. Gains Master Strike. Each player reveals a non-great hero. Mastermind dominates them. So it kind of works like the other one. There's the trap. Corrupt the Phoenix Force. By the end of turn, have no Hellfire villains in the city, or the trap becomes a 6-cost or 6-attack Phoenix Force villain that dominates all heroes in the HQ, 6 or less. That would have sucked too, because that could have like emptied out your thing, your HQ quick. Other villains we have are Lady Deathstrike for the Sisterhood of Mutants, even though she's not technically a mutant. KO one of your heroes. Escape reveals a hero or die. There's the other one towards the bottom. I think that was all our different villains. Yes, I had 3 more turns and I would have lost anyhow. What other characters did we not see? Heroes did we not see? Because I know we didn't see a lot. So we had a Wolverine Colossus divided card. 2 attack or 1 plus Berserk. We had their fastball special. 2 attack, soaring flight, so you get it, plus potential for Berserk. Aurora and North Stars. 2 attack. Light she'll get 3. That's actually kind of super helpful. Here's some of the Banshee cards we needed. So, 3 Recruit or Piercing Energy. If you played another range, you may have this card produce Piercing Energy instead of Recruit. And that is what we had. That was fun. That was, I think, again, Jean Grey is basically what saved me, because she kept blocking them, because otherwise, and then plus, the Steam Twists actually probably worked against that, because I had to keep shuffling them back in, which created more trouble. Even like 2-3 cards, it's all sometimes it takes. Yeah, we already seen those 5 cards. So that was really fun. Now I can't imagine having to fight her alternate side, because that would have been 2 more. And there's a couple of times I was just barely getting 13. Yeah, check you guys in the next game. See ya. Bye.